Hello everyone, welcome to today's Masterclass event on Is Data Science a Lucrative Career for 2024? Myself Narendra, I am from Almobeta team. For today's Masterclass event, we have Ravi Ranjan with us. He's having a decade of experience working in data science domain. Currently, he's working as a data science manager at Publicis Sapient. So he'll take you to the entire session. You can ask all your doubts in the chat box. You can also mention your questions in Q&A section. So let's start today's event. Over to you, Ravi. Yeah.
Hey, thank you. Thank you so much, Narendra. Hey, welcome all. I think we have good number of folks already joined the session. Let me share this deck and then we'll start our discussion. Great. I hope you all are able to see the screen, right, Narendra? You can see my slides,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
Perfect. Today we are going to talk about why data science is a very lucrative career for 2023, or you can say 2023, or the coming year 2024, right? In next 1 hour and so, we are going to talk about the overview of data science, what are the key skills that is needed to pursue your career in data science. Um, okay, what is the background needed, skills needed. Then I will also talk about how I started my career in data science, and then toward the end of the session, Narendra will talk about how Alma Better course is going to help you in pursuing your journey or career in data science, right? Then talk about me that, okay, hey, I'm Ravi Ranjan, working as manager data science at PS, having a decade of experience. But I will start with my journey, right? So how I reached to where I am, right? So I did my engineering in computer science in the year 2013, right? So it's almost 10 years back. Now, when I started my career in 2013, there was no data science as such in the corporate. In 2013, data science was majorly in the academics or in the research phase, right? So when I joined my career, I started my career in 2013. I was working as a SDE, software development engineer, which is common in a current scenario also, right? And there I started with .NET, databases, and creating web applications. And during that course of time, I used to interact with a lot of data, right? And gradually, I was also learning the concepts of statistical data science, not what we are looking right now. Right now, in the 10-year data science have evolved a lot, right? So, um, I started my career as T, working on three different programming language, looking more into the data, learning the statistical knowledge of data science, and then I moved to the core data science job that is at IBM Research Lab. So that is which means after 2 years spending time as a software development engineer, I moved to the data science world. So you can say from past 8 years, I'm working as a data scientist. And whenever I say my job profile or what I do, I always say I have expertise in science and engineering. And I would say I'm expertise in only science. And I will connect the dots why I say science plus engineering, not only science, right? So in 2017, I joined IBM Research Lab, where I was working as a data science, and then during the course of 8 years, I moved from data science to senior data science, right now working as a principal data science, or you can say a manager. Now, what is actually needed? So if you see the Sapient 1 2018, right? So you need to see data at scale. I will also talk about all those things, what data at scale means. Then data engineering, ML engineering, worked on different industry, or you can say different vertical, try to solve problem in the automobile sector, retail. Right now I'm working with one of the logistic client, trying to solve their problem, right? And apart from these technical things, what additional needed is you should be very good at storytelling, because data is all about the narration. How well you explain your data, that is also going to help you to grow in your career or in the hierarchy. Now, the top part talks about what I do as a professionals, right? So skills, organization, but um, in 2020, I felt that I should always give back to the society, right? It means that sharing with the community. So before that, I was just working for the organization. Later, on, I found, okay, no, what all things I have learned, I should share with the wider audience. Then I started taking participation in the conferences like IOM. So I published one research paper, then um, taking sessions on machine learning or AI conferences like ODSC, Fifth Elephant, and later on, I contributed to QFlow, that is one of the AIML enterprise platform developed by Google, writing course on educative, taking sessions at Alma Better. So in nutshell, one is working as a data professional. Second is that I believe we should always give back to the society. And I believe a lot of people from this session also, when you join the course of data science, what I recommend is that give back to the society, not immediately, but once you feel that, okay, now I have learned enough that I can share it with the wider audience, don't hesitate, go forward, right? So I'll keep hopping to okay, I don't see any um, questions on the chat. No worries. Sorry, I'm having a bad throat. Okay, I see. I can't hear voice properly. Is it for everyone? I'm audible? Not audible? Yes, no. At least give thumbs up. You're audible, Ravi. You're not audible. Something like that. Chalo, I believe I'm audible. So, what I will do is that I will keep hopping to the chat window and try to answer your questions. Right? Okay. Coming back to the slides. So, this is my journey, how I started, what all things I did, and where I'm right now. Right? Now, if we see from statistics point of view, right, how data market is growing, how much money it is going to generate in the coming future. So if you see the current market cap of data or AI is $26.03 billion, right? Which is going to reach almost $2.225 billion by 2030. And if you see the growth, that is almost 36%, right? Which means that data have huge potentials. There are organizations who are willing to invest money in data. What this means is that there are a lot of opportunities in data, and there are a lot of opportunity going to come in the coming future also, right? Now, what we discuss is that what was my journey, why I'm telling is that data science is a lucrative career, because we see the numbers, we see the figures in terms of money. Now let's try to understand what is data science. Don't worry, in today's discussion I'm not going to talk about the programming, I'm not going to talk about the mathematics. I will make sure that um, all the people who are in this session, they are from the tech and non-tech background. So my thought process will be that to keep things as much simple, so that it will be easy for you to decide that, okay, fine, should you go ahead or you need to rethink. So what is data science? So you have data and then you have science, that is mathematics, right? If I go back to our old school, I think everyone have passed class 10th. That's why we are here, right? So in our school days, we used to solve a problem like there is an equation and you have given the value of x, you need to find the value of y, right? So what we used to do, we used to impute the value of x and then try to find y. So the same simple basic concept is applied in the data science world, but with more complexity, right? So if you see earlier, what we had input, we had rule, and then we get the output. Right now, what we do is that we have input and then we train the model to understand your input and make the predictions. That is what data science talks about, is that how to apply mathematical algorithm on your data to learn the patterns in the data and then make predictions for the future. This is the very simple definition of data science. And that is what I think all the folks who are working in the data science world are performing in one or the other form. Obviously, there are not one algorithm available in the market, or there is not only one problem people are solving, right? So if you see the applications of data science, so right now, what I say is that uh, we are generating data in all the forms, right? We are working on the laptop, we engage with mobile phone, we use our UPI to make the payment, we use our credit card or debit card to make the payments, we use tablets, we used to go to different retail stores or any shopping. Everywhere data is getting captured, right? Which means data are nothing, data are people in disguise. In a simple term, right now, I believe Google have the maximum amount of data, right? If Google want to understand what is the personality of Ravi, what Google need to do? They just analyze my search or browsing history, and then Google can easily understand that okay, Ravi is a person who love car, or maybe Ravi is a person who is into data science, or Ravi is a person who love to watch uh, videos like um, current affairs. Mainly, I watch current affairs on YouTube, right? So, with the data, they can actually recognize or predict my personality. That is what data is contributing right now. And if you see the different field, business and finance, right? If right now, quite simple, uh, loan or getting credit card, it's just a matter of click, right? So, who is making the decision? So, these data help bank to make a decision that should my loan application get approved or rejected. In healthcare, right? Discovery of drug, or you can say synthetic analysis of different vaccines or medicines. Those are happening how? With the help of data and the predictions. Marketing, again, shopping from Google or Flipkart. What is running behind the scene? Behind the scene, some AI application, what we call as recommendation engine, is running behind the scene, and they are making predictions for you, right? So if you see everywhere in our day-to-day life, data and AI are utilized in one or the other form to make our experience better. So that is what the example I was talking about. Let's take an example, Amazon. I think all of us order something or the other thing from the Amazon. And Amazon use data and AI heavily. If I go to Amazon, if I log into Amazon, my homepage is different. When you log into Amazon, your homepage is different. How that is happening? How Amazon is recognizing that, okay, Ravi is looking to buy a diary, or Ravi is looking to buy a mobile phone, because they know my behavior, they know my purchasing behavior. So that is how they make the personalized recommendation. In Big Billion Day in Amazon, right? What they do before Big Billion Day, they run a demand forecasting algorithm to understand that what would be the demand of the top product. So what they do, they source all those product and keep those product in the warehouse, so that when Big Billion Day launch, they can promptly deliver the product on time. So how this is happening? By forecasting the demand. Fraud detection, again, in fraud detection, about the reviews, payments. So sometimes people give fake reviews, or sometimes the payment is fishy. So how those things are getting detected? Again, there is some AI running behind the scene who is continuously monitoring all the transaction and reviews to say that, hey, this is a legitimate one, this is a fake one. If I take more example, YouTube. Again, my homepage on YouTube have different video suggestions, and your homepage will have different. How that is happening? They are making personalized recommendation based on our viewing history. Same goes for Netflix, or any um, music app, right? Swiggy, to order the foods. Just name it. All the app. I think mobile is something which is generating data a lot day in and day out, because we're spending a lot of time Instagram, having feeds on Instagram or reels on Instagram. Facebook, again, the content you are watching, all those are totally driven by the data that we generate, so that they can recognize my personality, and based on that, they can provide the recommendations, right? So I believe in that nutshell, now all of you understood is that how and when data are getting utilized to make personalization. I think that is what I was talking about, daily life scenario, right? uh, Digital assistant like Hey Siri, Okay Google, Alexa. So we are giving the voice command, and some device is performing action on your behalf. Facebook or Instagram, social media recommendation. Traffic prediction in major city like Delhi, Bombay, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Pune. You will see on the major traffic signal, they make the traffic predictions that, okay, what is the time when most of the people are on road? Maybe in the morning hour while going to office or school, or maybe in the evening while people are coming back to home. So they can make arrangements in those peak hours. Maybe they bring in some one-way traffic kind of scenario. Online streaming service like Netflix, Spotify, to personalize the content which you are watching or listening. I think most of you people are using smartwatch. How that is working? Again, those are working based on the data that is generated on your behalf. So in that nutshell, our day-to-day life are heavily relied on AI and their predictions. Correct? I will take a pause. Any question? I see. I have a question in market. Good for data science and apply for job. Okay, Nilesh Kumar. Market is always good. To be very frank, market is always good for data science. It is just you need right knowledge and right skill to qualify the interview and get a role in the organization. You don't need to wait for the right time. That is what I said. is that we are continuously generating the data. We don't need to wait for perfect movement and all. There is no perfect movement. You need to make the movement perfect. Okay? Perfect. So moving back to the slide. So now, what we discussed, my journey, what money data is generating, how data is impacting our day-to-day life, right? Um, and how Amazon is actually utilizing data to solve multiple problems. So now we understood what data is capable of and why data science is one of the highly sought job profile in the current scenario. Now, in the coming slides, we will try to understand that, okay, fine, mota mota, we have the understanding. But now tell me, Ravi, how to get into a data science profile, right? So my simple answer will be keep your basics strong. In one line, keep your basics strong. That is the only key to be successful in data science. Don't get overwhelmed by a lot of information. Right now, the issue is that we have a lot of information to consume, but we get lost in those information. So my recommendation is that once you go on Google and try to Google that, okay, latest tech trend in AI, you will get lost. So all the people who are looking to start their career in data or AI right now focus on the foundational concepts, that is statistics, mathematics, and obvious. We are working on data with computers, so you need some programming language. So for example, right now I'm talking with you people, how? With a medium called language. I'm talking in English and you all people are able to understand that, hey, what is Ravi is talking about. Same way, when we want to interact with computer, we also need a language, and that we call as a programming language. So to do all this stuff of data and AI, we need to again learn some language, and the most popular language is Python, right? So you need three important things to start your career in data science: mathematics, statistics, and programming. And there are multiple profile, right? So data steward, this is more a data governance profile. You don't need to look on this data steward thing, right? UI and web application, again, that is more a SDE role. That is what I talked about. I was working as UI and web application developer initially, right? So what we need to focus is the bottom three. Again, data engineer, those people who work heavily with the database system to curate the data. But from here onwards, the bottom three, ML engineers, which means ML engineers are the people who work on making this machine learning model live. What it means? When we log into YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Amazon, Flipkart, Spotify, all those platforms, we are getting the personalized recommendation. How? There are group of people who are developing those systems that make personalization in the real time. Those are machine learning engineers. Then comes the data scientist. Data scientists are the people who actually develop the core algorithm. Their job is to develop the algorithm and done. And machine learning engineer job is to take that software or algorithm and make it live so that it can serve the wider audience. And then we have data analyst. Data analysts are people who are more strong in statistical knowledge. They do analysis on the data, right? Maybe what will be the revenue of the company in the coming quarters, what will be the demand of certain product in coming month. So these are the analysis, right? So all the analysis work come in the purview or portfolio of data analyst, right? So you need to target majorly three roles. Once you complete your data science or AI/ML learning course, what you need to do, you need to focus on three profiles based again on the interest. Once you go through the course and module, you can easily understand that, okay, what excites you most. You are more inspired or overwhelmed by ML engineering skills or data science or data analyst. So again, start with simple and then decide in which direction or which profile you want to go, right? So this is what I was talking about, right? If you see the data scientist, they are the people who do ML modeling, do the statistic experimentation, data visualizations. Whereas if you see data engineer, they do lot of database and data pipeline work, very less modeling and mathematics, right? So these are the people who build the complex algorithm. These are the people who create data to build the complex algorithm, and these are the people who generate insights from this data. That's why if you see data visualization, right, storytelling, because these are the people who communicate the insights generated from the data to business or wider audience. So they should be very good at storytelling, business insight, and reporting. Right? So three high level thing: data engineer are the people who curate or generate the data. Now, with the generated data, data scientists are the people who generate or create machine learning models, and there are the data analyst people who generate or create insights from the data. So maybe people who are from programming background, they can target data scientist role. Maybe people who are from non-tech background, right? They can focus or target the data analyst role, because there is more statistics or mathematics. So people from commerce background or arts background, they can focus on data analyst role, right? So what are the emerging tech trends in AI and ML? Right. So we discussed what are the skills needed, how it is leveraged by different verticals or business. But let's try to understand what is happening right now. What are the upcoming opportunities in data and AI? So the first one is real-time use case. That is the widely solved problem statement. Real-time use case, which means recommendation, or in very layman term, if you make predictions in real time, which means what will be the mood of Ravi after a minute, what will be the weather after an hour, which video I am going to watch, what next song I am going to listen. So all these happening, or all these predictions are happening in the real time, right? So those are the real time use case. Then increasing AI regulation. Right now, with increase in data, there is strong need of governance, so that people do not use AI for unethical purpose. So there are lot of use case where you need to work on how people consume AI ML for ethical work, not for unethical work. Then model management. This is about machine learning engineer. Right now, uh, there are lot of machine learning model running in production for your web application, for your mobile applications. Now, if you remember, people having iOS or Android phone, or people having Windows, Mac, or Linux machine, right? What happened? On regular basis, they come up with software update. So we say ki acha, I'm going to update my mobile phone software, or maybe I'm going to update my operating system, which means there are a group of people who are continuously working on improving the software. Same way, in AI, there are a group of people who continuously work on improve the model performance. So that is called model management. That is also one of the emerging trends. Now you will say, why I'm talking about these things? So these things are going to help you that okay, once I get the foundational knowledge, in which direction should I go to get the expertise? You cannot be expertise of all, to be very frank. नहीं हो सकता. What you need to do is that once you get the foundational knowledge, now then you need to choose, think, or again you will get mentorship, right? People like me are there to help you out. That okay, hey Ravi, I get the foundational knowledge, can you help me with this foundational knowledge? Which area should I choose to be an expert, right? So fourth one is explainable AI. Right now AI is more like black box. You do not country and the government are asking the organization to provide a rational or reasoning behind the predictions made by them. That is what we call an explainable AI. Explain your prediction. That is also one of the booming sector or area in AI. Then generative AI, I think everybody know this chat GPT, right? I think a lot of people use ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT to draft my email or maybe draft my some column or content. So generative AI is very popular right now. All the organizations are looking into using generative AI to solve their problem. So that also you can choose, maybe you can go in the direction of large language model, or maybe you can go in the direction of images, right? So right now you can just need to say create an image where I am sitting near lakeside, there is a mountain in front of me and there are grasslands, and it will generate an image for you. So you can explore again these field and opportunity. And natural language processing. Right now, if you go on Swiggy and order, and if you want to get some customer support, actually there are bots who are responding to your queries. So who are those bots? Those bots we call as chat bots. So those are the bots who have some intelligence and trained on the communication between consumer and Swiggy. And based on their learning, they do respond to your queries, right? So these are the 6 emerging tech trends in the coming future. So once you get the foundational knowledge, you can choose one among these. And again, this is not the complete list. There are a lot more, but this is the first session, and I don't want to, add more complexity. So I kept it simple. Now, before jumping into how to get into it, I want to go through your questions. Rajender, how data science work in cyber security? Again, I will tell in a one line, Rajender Wagmare, is that in cyber security, again, there are a lot of data, right? And what they monitor is the traffic. If they find any anomalies in the behavior of traffic over internet, they raise an alarm that, hey, there is some threat over your network. So this is one of the use case in cyber security, and there is a lot more. Pradeep, it's 30 a right age to start data engineer. There is no perfect age, Pradeep, right? Something what you need is patience and perseverance. Okay, If you have a strong determination, is that I'm determined to explore data engineering and I will give my 200% to learn the skill, you are in the right age and you are in the right state. Okay, I never recommend anyone that you are 30 plus or 40 plus, no, do not get into the data world. If you have very strong willpower, go for it. Jay Mehta, is it good to switch to data science from consulting background? Confused between these two career options because on future growth. Again, um, data science do have consulting skill. If you see my first slide, my journey, there I mentioned consulting, right? So I recommend you, Jay, to explore data analyst role, because data analyst role will utilize your consulting skill also. Do not go into the core software engineering data science. Can non-tech background student Vikas Jadhav, can non-tech background student get job in this field? Absolutely yes. That's what I said, is that it's not about tech and non-tech. It's all about your foundational knowledge, right? If I get a profile who says that, okay, I don't have any experience in data science, but I have learned the data science foundation very well, I do ask questions to validate his statement or her statement. And if I feel that no, he or she is actually very strong at basics, I say, welcome to my team. And that is, I think, across all the organization, all the people who are in the hiring position. So you don't need to say tech or non-tech background. Something you need an honest effort to learn the basics. Saran Dobi, pharmacy background, I think my response is same. What I responded for Vikas Jadhav. Shashank Shekhar, sorry to interrupt, sir, but there are some serious issues related to us. Okay, Shashank, we can take this offline. Tika, maybe I will connect with the coordinators to address it. Sandhya Rajput, Amrit. Okay. Again, for everyone. I do remember your name, don't worry. I don't forget names uh, from my cohort or from my session. Again, Kajal and all. Again, all those plus one people, don't worry. We'll sort it out. Manoj, I have completed MBA. Can I do data analyst? Absolutely. I think being an MBA and then looking career into data analysis, that's a good start. Manoj. Once Sharma, I am pursuing Bachelor of Arts. Can I become data science? You cannot become data science course. Can you become a data scientist? Yes, you can. So think in this way, learning need effort. I don't say that, okay, what I'm going to say right now does not mean that you don't need effort to learn it, but comparatively, if you say data analyst and data analyst a bit easier than being a data scientist. Both are tough, both need honest effort to learn this skill. But if I want to compare science or analyst, I will say analyst, right? Because that is mathematics, statistics, Python programming, and you're good to start your career, right? So maybe you can start with that once, and then you can grow your knowledge and move to the core data science world. When the job market for data science will improve in 20, yeah, it's always Nilesh Kumar. I'm telling you repeatedly that data field do not have any job crunch. See, I think just now I see Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, was talking about AI. So it's not about India. It's globally there is a demand of data and AI. So there is no job crunch. What about career gap? Again, it's not about the career gap, Akshay, right? You need an honest effort to learn this skill. And there's no harm to say it openly that I'm starting data science from scratch. Maybe I'm willing to join the organization as a junior data scientist. There's no wrong in that. Learn, join an organization, enhance your skill, and then grow. That is the simple philosophy. There's no rocket science. Sunil, for 6 months fully, we have 3 day class for weekly, or it will be mostly 3 days class will be there, Sunil. Because I know, and even the cohort managers know that most of the students are also working. So to maintain the balance of learning and practice, what we do is that keep 3 day class in a week so that you will get 4 days to practice. Again, 3 days in a class, sorry, 3 days class in a week, 4 days to practice. Right? So it's not all about ki, theek, I need to sit and just vomit the concept in front of you and go back and have my food and sleep. Aisa nahi na. I'm investing my 2 hours speaking continuously. Why? So that you all can learn the concepts. So it's a balance of learn and practice. That's why 3 days class and 4 days practice. Akshat Takan, can a career gap student can get into data science job? Yes, I think just now I answered it. Shashank Sekar, let us know how to connect with you. I will share my LinkedIn. You can message me over LinkedIn. Rahul Day, I have been into development and into data. Go for ML engineering role. ML engineering role have engineering plus science. So if you have experience in development and data analysis, you can explore the field of machine learning engineer. Sunil KM, again, I think same response. It's not about who you are. It's all about who you want to be. Right? I think all the 80 plus people who are in this session, they want to grow in data or AI, right? So if you have aspirations that I want to grow in data and AI, then it does not matter who you are, kya padhe ho, kya nahi padhe ho. Start from zero. It's okay to restart, right? I think all the people who have watched 12 failed movie, what it says, restart. Ambit, please. Okay. I will try to come back in machine learning. Don't worry. Nilesh Kumar, will my past experience, procurement, supply chain will be considered while applying for data science role? Um, Nilesh, supply chain knowledge will help you. Lot of retail client work on supply chain. Okay, so if you have procurement and supply chain knowledge, you can boldly write in your resume that hey, apart from data science skill, I have a knowledge of supply chain, and retail company give privilege to this knowledge. Okay. Madhu Saini, please tell about. Sorry, Madhu, let's stick to the topic. I don't want to divert from data and AI, because if I start talking about web development, that's a total different topic at all. Right? So I really want to stick to the today's session. Maybe same thing. Madhu, Saini, message me over LinkedIn your web development question. I'm happy to answer it. Sachin, I am from BSc in Computer Science and MSc in Mathematics, Data Science or Data Analysis, which is better for me? Both. Why I'm telling both? Because you have BSc in Computer Science, so data science is also good for you, and then you have MSc in Mathematics, which means data analyst is also open for you. So my recommendation would be Go in a direction which you love. If you love computer more, if I say, okay, rank computer and mathematics. If you say rank 1 is computer, rank 2 is mathematics, go for data science. If you say math 1, computer 2, go for data analyst. That I will leave it to you. Sumit Pandya, I want to do OHD in data science. Please guide me. I'm currently in 12. So what is OHD? Sorry, full form of OHD. Praveen Kumar, Madhusaini, I said, message me over LinkedIn. I will respond to your development question. Praveen Kumar, difference between web development and data science. Quite simple. Right now, I am talking to you howairmeet.com. There are a group of people who have developed this application which can run on your browser. That is web development. Data science, I talked about. All those recommendations happening over different platform, that is data science. Simple. Eh? Again, store in charge, Krishna, Naveen Dusa, embedded development does not matter. Bunty Madhur, yep, you can move to data analyst role because you are working as an accountant and all, right? Which means you have interaction with the data and number. So data analyst, yeah. Saurav Singh, I'm pursuing MCA. Saurav, you are into a computer science domain, so you can explore ML engineer and data science. I want to do PhD in Smith. Are you in class 12? If I'm not wrong, you say I am currently in 12. What it mean? You are in class 12th? So Bunty, I have just now responded. Yes, you can. You can go to a data analytics role. Sunayani, if I'm pronouncing wrong, Sunayani Mandal. Um, you can explore data analyst role because you have a BSc in statistics. So data analyst will be more appropriate. Madhu Saini, is it a prepaid course? I think Narendra can respond at the end or Krishna Gopal can respond at the end. Okay. BCom data analyst. Mohammed Ajib Ali, I passed out of 2000. Can I do? Again, it depends, Mohammed Ajib Ali, that in which subject or trade you have passed, right? So, yep, 15-year gap is a big gap. Okay, so I will take a pause on answering your question. I will come back to the slide, and after covering couple of more concepts, then I will again answer your questions. ठीक है? Okay, now coming to the career roadmap, right? So in the coming 10-15 slides, you will see just one liner, right? So becoming cool, what it means is that if you see this is I shaped, which means having expertise in one knowledge or one subject, or you can say T shaped, master of all and then expert in one, and then this come the M shapes, which means you have expertise in multiple area. So to excel your career in data, you need to be M shaped. If you remember what I said, statistics, mathematics, and programming, right? So maybe you can say this is a statistics, this is a mathematics pillar, and this is programming. So to excel in data science or excel in AI or excel in machine learning, you should be have M-shaped mindset, which means have expertise in multiple area. Then do as many diverse projects you can. So initially in the course you will learn the basics, but once you get into the complex concept, what I recommend in my class also is that um, do multiple projects, do different kind of project. Once you get into machine learning, maybe do projects on regression, do projects on classification, because that will help you to gain confidence on the concepts. Not only theory is going to help you, right? Then remember, the real world is not kegel. What it means is that to practice, Kegel is good. I never say that Kegel is not good. Even when I started my career in data science, I heavily relied on Kegel to practice the problem. But don't get confused that okay, you are able to solve problem on Kegel, which means you can solve the real world problem also. No, real world data is a bit different, right? So, what it means, practice on Kegel, get into a job so that you interact with the real world data and solve the problem. Right? Next, don't box yourself. What it means is that right now you all are at the starting of learning the data science concept. So don't box yourself that okay, I want to be a data analyst. Why should I get deep into machine learning? Right? Or maybe, okay, I am happy with regression. Why should I learn classification? Do not box yourself. Right? Once you feel that, okay, next 6 months, I'm going to invest my time on learning, learn as much as you can. Right? Take help of your instructor, ask question. I believe there are a lot of revision classes in this course. So utilize those time and moments to get your curiosity get answered. And how you will get curious? Once you do not box yourself, right? Then learn business nuances. So all those people who want to be data analyst, right? So it's always bi-directional. It's not only about you should be very good at mathematics and statistics. You should be very good at business knowledge also. Let's say a couple of people joined the retail organization, which means that you should have understanding of how retail work. Or if someone of you joined finance, banking, so you should always be aware of the business nuances. It means how your problem or how the solution of your problem is going to impact the business, and that you can evaluate or understand when you have thorough knowledge of the business, right? Then don't enamored with the tech and algos. I tell this to all the freshers that right now you will see, okay, there are a lot of complex concept in the market, I don't know all those things. नहीं से add होना है. As simple as that. Be strong with your basics. Sit in an interview and tell boldly or confidently that hey, I don't know the latest gimmicky thing in AI, but yes, I am confident that I have foundational knowledge. That is going to help everywhere. Storytelling is the key. I think all the data analyst people, right, or even the data science people, not data analyst, most of the time you are going to present your solution to a non-tech people. Most of the time you are going to present your analysis to business people, to the CEO or CFO, right? So you cannot say that I will explain the equation that how I generated analysis. Nahi. You need to tell this story. Here is the data. This is the analysis I have done. Based on my analysis, this is what my observation is. And this is how it is going to impact your business in a positive way, obviously. Right? So, again, storytelling, I will say it's a practice, it's a skill, and initially you will fall. I think I remember my first presentation that was miserable, right? But I did not lost hope. Every time Even now also, I think all the classes that I take for Alma Better, every time feel that okay, today's class must be better than the last class, right? So storytelling is the key, as simple as that. Then zoom in and zoom out. What it means is that whenever you get a problem statement, don't directly jump into the solution, right? So you need to see from two perspectives. One is that how you can solve that problem, that is zoom in. Second is that how your solution is going to impact the business, that is zoom out. Or you want to see that okay, this is the problem, uh, how other people have solved it, that is the zoom out approach, right? So whenever you get a problem, always zoom in, get into the details, and zoom out to see how other people have solved it or how your solution is going to impact the business, right? So this is about the mindset of a data person. So all the I believe 7 tips I talked about, this is about the mindset. This is something you need to practice day in and day out for next 6 months during the course, because uh, I can teach you the concepts, but I cannot teach you how to be in a correct mindset. That's something you need to invest. How you can invest? By practicing in the right direction, right? Now, handling end-to-end data science projects. So, now what we have discussed, what are the skills needed? What should be the mindset? Now, in the next couple of slides, I'm talking about now you are at a position where you have a correct mindset. You have the foundational knowledge of data science. Now, how one should handle end-to-end data science project, right? So, the tip one, understand the context. I think that's where I ended also is that do not directly jump into the solution. When you get a problem statement, try to understand why the organization or the business is trying to solve that problem. What impact the solution of this problem is going to make on the business. What data we are going to leverage to solve that problem. What is the impact is directly on the business or it's an indirect impact. So all these questions you need to put forward in front of business to get the relevant questions, right? So what is the key thing? Do not directly jump into the solution. That I see in most of the people is that they get the data, they get the problem, they start solving the problem. 9. Take a step back. Take some time. Write the pointers. Ask the questions. And once you feel that no, now all your assumptions are cleared, all your query are cleared, then go into the solution part. Point number 2, define this success KPI upfront, right? So that's what I was talking about. Is that how your solution is going to make impact on the business? How you will measure that impact? That is something you need to work on. Because what we do, we get the data, we get the problem, we directly jump into the solution, and at the end, it becomes tough. If the solution which you have built that is actually working or not. So take a step back, get all your answer query answered, define what is the right metrics or success KPI to evaluate your model, and then move to the next step. And again, success KPI metrics is not a mathematical term. You need to discuss with the business that how you will say that this solution is working well on your problem or on your data. They will say that okay, fine. If it is 90% accurate, I will say okay, it is working, right? Create a baseline. What it means is that you will sooner once you get into the machine learning module, right? So as simple as that. What is AI? Behind AI, it's a model, machine learning model, or you can say complex mathematical algorithm that run and provide you the result. What I see very common in a lot of people is that due to curiosity, they directly jump into the complex solution. But my recommendation always to these people is that always start simple, always think simple, and then try to build the complex solution or explore the complex algorithm, right? So tip 3 is that always start simple, create a baseline. Now track your experiment. That is about example. When you go to gym, right? Maybe on day 1 you do 10 push-ups, on day 2 you do 12, day 3 you do 15, so on and so forth. So what you are trying? You are tracking your progress. Same thing happen in the data world also. What we do? We train our model on multiple data or multiple variations. So you must track all the experiment so that what you do, you will pick the best performing model. Let's say I ran 10 experiments. Remember your chemistry class, or again everyone, you all have passed class 10th, right? Remember your chemistry class, chemistry lab. What we used to do, we used to perform same experiment 3 4 times, and what we used to do, we used to write the best reading in our examination paper. Let's say experiment third have yielded the best number, so we wrote that number in our answer sheet. Same concept, right? So if you want to learn data science and machine learning, always try to relate the concept with your real world example. Why? Because that is going to help you to remember the concept for the longer time. Once you get into the concept of mugging up the things, you will forget it. Might be you will remember for a day, two, or for a week, but sooner you will forget all those things. So always try to relate with the real world example and then try to learn the concepts, right? Then journal of what worked and what did not. That is really important. And it's okay to fail, first thing, right? It's okay to get error while coding. But what is important is that I also do, even now also, is that whenever I solve some problem and I find a couple of failures in the beginning, I used to write all those things in Excel or somewhere. And then I share with my team that, hey, don't go with this approach for this problem statement. It will give wrong result or it will give you the error, right? So if you fail, which means Edison, right? He invented bulb after, I think, after thousands of experiments. But what he said is that I learned 1,000 ways not to design a bulb. Again, the same philosophy is in the data world also. Is that journal, which means write what did not work for you, so that once you get into more and more problems, or when you solve more and more problem, then you learn that, okay, these are the way which I should not apply on this particular set of problem. This is the way that I need to apply on this particular set of problem, right? Model productionization and monitoring. All those people who want to pursue career in machine learning engineer, right? ML engineer. So you can explore how to put model in the production, how to make model live, right? Then tip 7. This is more for data analyst because you are going to talk with business and stakeholders a lot, right? So don't wait to end your experiment and then maybe share the result after a month. Rather, keep communicating with the business about the output so that you won't get last minute surprise, right? So this is about how to handle the data science project end to end in an efficient way, right? Next, what I talked about, if you remember my journey, what I said initially, I work for the organization. Later on, I tried to share my knowledge with the wider audience. But in your case, build effective content and community is going to help you to land to a better job. Because once you start writing blogs, checking in code in GitHub. So those things are getting noticed by different organizations, and they might reach out to us that we find your profile very impressive on LinkedIn, or we find your code very impressive on GitHub. We are you open to get interviewed for a data science role, right? So what to do to build effective content or community presence? Start early, right? Don't wait that okay, when three people write blog on this concept, then only I will write. Even once you get into the machine learning module, the best thing is that learn the concept and maybe write a blog that will bring your profile, get noticed by the recruiters that okay, this person writes very impressive blog on machine learning concept, which means this person have good knowledge. Be authentic, take inspiration, give credit, add your contribution. So you'll be learning in a group, right? So always get inspired by the other person, right? Maybe you can create a group of folks and work on some problem on Kaggle. Maybe you can create a team and participate in Kaggle competition. Maybe you can create a team and write some research paper. Maybe you can create a team and write some blog, right? So be authentic, be inspiring among each other, and once you work in a team, add your contributions, right? Then be regular. That is important. I think this is the place sometimes where I also lag, right? So somewhere I heard very nice quote. Creation needs some effort, destruction need no effort. Something that need the maximum effort is maintenance, right? So be regular, which means once you started or once you thought that okay, I need to do some contribution or community contribution. Maybe let's say I want to write a blog in a month. So don't wait for 25th day of the month that okay, I still have 10 days, 20 days, or 5 days. Just maybe you can set up a target that every day I write not thousand will be too much. I will write 100 words for my blog, which means in a month it will be 2 to 3,000 words, and that will complete your blog. So be regular. Then this is important. Follow top creator and authors, right? So during the sessions, you will find instructor will share some blogs, or maybe people on LinkedIn whom you can follow, or YouTube channels that you can follow to watch videos, or maybe BDM blogs or publications that you can follow to be updated or learn the concepts, right? So follow the top creator and authors. Add diversity, that's what I was talking about, right? So you can start by writing blog, that is the most simple one. Checking in code in GitHub, again the simple one. Once you feel confident in these two, then what you can do, maybe you can participate in writing the research paper, or participate in conference. So again, this is a journey. This is not going to happen in a day, right? This is a journey, and that is going to happen maybe in a course of a year or two. For me, it take 3 years to do such kind of contributions, like taking sessions in alma mater, or maybe in a different colleges, or writing blogs or speaker in a conference, right? So it take time. So be patient, don't lose your patience, be regular, and again start small and then move to the bigger things. This is also very important because during the class, right? Once you sit in a class, and most of the time, what I say is that if someone asks the question and if you know the answer, don't wait for me to answer. You can respond on the chat, right? So collective learning is important. Help each other, right? Don't restrict or don't feel excited. Hey, this is a very simple question. Why should I ask? Or don't feel that okay, why should I answer? There is an instructor to answer it, right? The best way of learning is explaining the concept to other, right? What it will do, it will help you to be very thorough with the concepts, right? And this is very important right now. I see lot of people want to get into data science, machine learning, data field, right? So don't do all these things for the sake of good salary, award, batches and all, right? Because if you do these things for good salary, maybe rewards, awards and all, soon you will lose the interest, right? So rather do the things because you really want to pursue in this particular field, right? So love what you do, kind of thing, right? So don't get driven by okay, data science, good package and all. You will get it, no doubt at all. If you enjoy the process of learning, which means you will land to a good job, right? And take the first step, right? That is what I think you all people are here in this session, because everyone want to take that first step, right? Which means maybe you can start very small, maybe start with mathematics or statistics or programming, joining alma better, right? So if you want to get into this role, start the take the first step. Again, it does not need to be perfect, right? Maybe you feel that no, I should have started with the Python programming, not statistics, or maybe I should start with the mathematics, not the programming. It's okay, but take that first step. That is really very important, right? So again, I will take a pause, um, and I will answer the question. 'Ramya, I have completed my MTech in electrical background. Which course should I choose?' Again, electrical background, you can go in any data analytics, data science, ML engineering. You can go in any field, right? So first start learning the foundational knowledge, and soon after that, you will get a clarity that okay, which topic you have lot of interest, right? Muhammad Ajib Ali. Again, 15 years is a good amount of gap, Ajib. So for you, my recommendation would be learn multiple skills so that you can fill this gap of 15 years. Rahul Kumaresh graduated in microbiology, little coding experience. So again, data science or data analytics, so you need coding in both sides, right? So start with learning mathematics, science, and programming. Rajendra Wagmare, how AI is useful for us? Just now I talked here, buddy, in the beginning. All the mobile apps, all the web app you are using, right? All are driven by AI. With introduction of Chat GPT, etc., won't it be difficult to get a job as fresher in data analysis? No, 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 no. Okay, Abhi Chakravarti. Um, Chat GPT is an assistant, and it will remain assistant, right? If you know how to use Chat GPT, then you are in the driving position. So you don't need to be afraid of Chat GPT that okay, Chat GPT is not going to build the Tableau dashboard. Chat GPT is not going to build the Power BI dashboard. That is you who are going to build the dashboards, right? So that is not a problem. Again, for everyone, think Chat GPT as an assistant. I did be in chemical engineering just one. It does not matter. Just start learning data science. What is the difference? Welcome, Vivek. Master course and certification program. Again, both have two different purpose. I believe master. I don't know. Maybe Gopal or Narendra, you can chime in. If you talk about MTech or MS, that is a 2 year course. That's that have different purpose. Certification program, those are mainly 6 month or 9 month or a year. That have different perspective, right? Krish, I'm a store in charge. No worries, Krish. Hey, एक चीज simple है. चलो, let me tell you one thing. When I joined my engineering in 2009, I did not have knowledge of computer science, buddy. That was a day zero for me. I started and then I learned. So that's what you need to start. That's what I think on the screen also. Take the first step. It does not need to be perfect, right? Rahul, I have graduated from microbiology. I think I've answered your question, Rahul. Sonali, again, I think you have MTech in electronics, great, and then experience in teaching, great. You just need to start learning. Nitin, I'm working at HR. Can I grow with DSN? Yep, you can. Again, all these questions, my response will be simple is that take that first step. Simple. And then make sure you are regular, make sure you are persistent. Rishabh, non-tech background, marketing experience, to deliver anything apart from data science analytics like machine learning, NLP. Yeah, data science and machine learning is the foundation. Yeah, you cannot ignore it to learn the complex concept like NLP and all. Right, so that's what I said. First, learn the basics, and then you can easily explore. Key, you need to go into the NLP or go to the advanced analytics or maybe computer vision or solving the classical problem. Then you will get the clarity, right? Vivek Singh, I did manual testing course that is not helping me in getting job recently. I was fascinated by data science as explored them. So will I able to get good career? Vivek, again, it's totally depend upon the effort that you want to invest in data science, right? यार कोई ऐसा मैगी का रेसिपी नहीं है, right? It is all about how much determination, how much dedication, how much passion you have, how much time you want to invest, right? Rishabh, marketing experience can be related to business analysis. Yes, 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 absolutely. What should be studied for that? So, business analyst, you can move in the direction of data analyst, right? So, business analyst and marketing experience, which means you have some prior business knowledge. So, you can look your career in data analytics role. Vishal, how to get first job as data analyst or data scientist? So I believe that's the beauty of Alma Better. Once you complete your course, you will get the placement assistance also. So that's what invest in learning. Honestly, Tanya, I have opted for full stack data science course. How do I approach the course as there are many modules on the dashboard as a beginner? How I go about the course, which all module and basic should I go first and start? Yeah, simple hai. Tanya, if I see the dashboard of Alma Beta, that is very clean. Start with module 1, chapter 1, topic 1. Go with the flow. You don't need to apply any additional brain. Go with the flow. That is how the whole curriculum is designed. That it start with the basics of Python and then it will go to the advanced concepts. So my answer for you, Tanya, go with the flow. 5 year of education gap, Akshay. I mean, I'm not sure how placement work for this scenario. But again, give some honest effort. Work on Akshay for you. Work on building your community presence so that people can recognize you and that will help you to land a good job. Does organization hire people with diploma engineering with data science? Okay, again, Santosh, the good thing is that don't target for a big organization initially, right? What I will say is that learn the concept and then sit for the interview. Get your first opportunity, join the organization, build your profile, and then incrementally change the organization, right? Why an organization, Harsha? Why an organization or some institute hiring data analyst even if they had a student? Why can't they hire one student Instagram? A organization, uh, I don't know. Organization, how can organization have a student, Harsha? We have to learn SQL is well, right? Yep, Vignesh. SQL knowledge is important. Just one. I did B in chemical engineering. Go for it. Just month in learning data science. I joined session now. No worries. Hey, just month. I have not talked any uh, concept of data science in the past 1.5 hour. I was just talking about how to pursue your career in data science. Why data science is um, the lucrative job opportunity for 2024. What should be the mindset? What should be the skill needed? So that is what I'm talking about, just one. That's what I briefed you. Is that what I talked about? Is that what was my journey, right? And I think this session is getting recorded also. So maybe Narendra share these recording with the people who joined late because I don't know. I cannot repeat all the 1.5 hour again. But summary is that what I talked about is that my journey, how I started, how I completed my engineering, computer science, landed to a software development role, and then from past 8 years I'm into data science. Then I talked about what are the skills needed to be data professionals. Then I talked about what are the key difference between data science, data engineer, and data analyst. And again, people who are programming heavy, they can look into data science role. People are not more program heavy, but good at mathematics and statistics, they can look their career in data analyst. Then what should be the mindset of data professionals? How you should complete an end-to-end data science project. So these are the things that I talked about. And how Alma Better is going to help you in that, right? What are the other questions? Sunil, please try to cover all topic in Python. I have zero knowledge. Again, that is how the curriculum is designed, Sunil. So if you see the Alma Better course uh, in simple language, the course is designed in such a way which considers that the student have no knowledge about the programming, no knowledge about the data. That is how the whole curriculum is designed. So you need to go with the flow. You need to attend all the session. You need to do all the assignment. You need to do the practice, and rest assured, right? Praveen Kumar, I think just now I answered data science and web development, right? And I don't know why you need web development. That is not the topic for today. And I've answered it in a very simple way. Right now, I'm talking to you because someone has developed an application called Airbeat. That is web development. Data science, all the recommendation you are getting day in day out. Swiggy, Zomato, YouTube, Netflix, Spotify, Amazon, Flipkart, weather forecasting. That is data science, right? Okay. What else? I think what was the question? Difference between masters in data science certificate. I think Narendra, I see this question most frequent difference between master in data science and certification in data science. So I think you are the right person to answer it. So okay, folks, I will ask Narendra. He will talk about the alma better course, how the whole thing works, and help to answer all the questions related to the alma better course and all. Right? Over to you, Narendra.
Yes. Thank you, Ravi. It was a great session and I enjoyed it thoroughly from starting to till now. So you have answered all the doubts which students had, and it's a great session. Guys, if you have any doubts or any questions regarding uh, admissions, you can ask them in the chat box. I'll definitely answer them. So, first of all, I would like to tell the difference between masters in data science and certification in data science. So, masters program is designed for the people who already completed their bachelor's and who are working professionals. So, they can join master's degree program, and those who are in their final year and those who are looking to get into data science domain in 6 to 9 months, they can join certification course. So Alma Better is a community first learning platform where students can study in groups, do projects in teams, and get ready for jobs. So how do you study in groups? We have a community. There you can make your friends, and with them you can study, or you can share your knowledge. They will share their knowledge. So it works like that. So when you are doing project, you have to form a team of 4 or 5, like that. With the team you are going to do the project. Then team building work, all those things will come into the picture. And after that, once you complete the entire course curriculum, then you have to write alma x, ab cat exam, then you will get into alma x. So after completing alma x, you will be ready to get job. So our curriculum is industry relevant. As you have seen, Ravi is from industry itself and he's having a decade of experience in data science domain, and he'll be instructor, like he's also instructor for our program. So like that, there are plenty of people from industry who will teach you on day to day basis. So they are every day there will be live classes, and you will be doing capstone projects and doubt resolution. I'll show you how this thing works. And there are 50 plus mock interviews with dedicated career coach, and we give 100% job assurance with 700 plus hiring partners. So here you can see the companies. They are from like Amazon, Uber, all these top companies. You can also see the salary distribution of alma mater graduates. So you can see the average. It is 8 to 9 lakhs per annum. So these are the mentors and instructors. They are from top companies. As you can see, Walmart, and you can see the Ravi Ranjan also here, and from Accenture, so from Microsoft, Apple, they're from top companies because the top product companies, all those companies, MNCs. So some success stories. So what I'll do, I'll show you the dashboard and website. Okay, first I'll answer this question. So Jashwant is asking, I'm 2023 graduate. Which course you suggest to choose? So if you are 2023 graduate and you want to do masters, and like masters is uh, so if you want to do masters, you can do masters, or if you want to enter into data science domain in just 6 to 9 months, and then after gaining some experience, then you want to do masters, then you can do in that way also. So it depends on you. Like if you want to give time, then you can definitely choose master's degree, or like if you want to get placed quickly, then certification course. Okay, Harsh, when I came across my research for X on behalf of giving presentation and even your, so yeah, leave those things. So guys, if you before enrolling, if you want to see how like how our curriculum would be, and so you can, like you can also go through our free resources. So we have articles, tutorials. You can also watch our videos which we uploaded on YouTube. All those things you can see, and you can also attempt free quizzes. So we have certification courses as well as master's degree programs in data science as well as in software engineering and web development, as you can see. So first of all, we'll see data science certification course. I'll show you the dashboard as well. But here you can see the curriculum. First will be foundation track. In that, introduction to computer programming, then numerical programming in Python, then relational databases, data visualization tools, applied statistics, introduction to machine learning, distributed machine learning, product analytics, deep learning. So after completing foundation track, then so you will get the certificates. Then you will be eligible to uh, write AB CAT to get into Almax. After completing Almax, you will be ready to get placed. So in Almax, there will be business communication classes, profile and resume building, then interview prep and mock interviews, coding, coding sessions, and all those things. So here you can see, guys. So recently we have collaborated with IIT Guwahati. So you can also get a certification from IIT Guwahati. So for that you have to, when enrolling, I'll show you. So if you select premium option, you will be getting certification from us, from Alma Beta. If you select iconic, then you will be getting certification from us, Alma Beta plus IIT Guwahati. So if you select this thing, this plan, IIT Guwahati one, iconic one, then there will be 2 days campus immersion at IIT Guwahati, and guest lecturers from IIT Guwahati faculty. So all these things will be there. So you can enroll in whatever course you would like to prefer. Both are great courses. Like, both are great. So yeah. So now I'll show you the dashboard. So this is how dashboard looks like. Here you can see the profile image. You can see the certification, my account, program info, all those things. Here you can see the coins, all those things. In learn tab, you can see. So these are the free courses which you can complete. So here you can see the data science curriculum, foundation rank. So all the classes will took place in AirMeet itself. So you can access all the live classes from AirMeet. So once you enroll, you will be able to see the schedule here. So if you click on that class, all those things, then it will take you to AirMeet. That's the reason we are conducting this event on AirMeet, so that you will get an idea how we teach live classes. So yeah, I'll explain about fees and placements. All of this. So if you have any doubts regarding uh, fees and placements and all those things, then I will give you the details of admission counselor. You can call admission counselor and ask all the doubts regarding fees, and like they will explain in more detailed way. I can say that. Yeah. Oh, I'm sharing admission counselor details on chat window, and in Q&A also I've shared it. So I'll remove this thing from. Okay. Mm. Jashwant, you can contact admission counselor. He will explain you about fees and placements, everything in detail. Sir, I have completed a diploma mechanical engineering 3 years course. So Jitendra Yadav. So for certification course, you can do the certification course, but to get into Almax, you need to have completed your bachelor's. So that's the thing. But you can enroll into our course and you can do the course. You can learn things. So all my eligibility requirements are like you need to have you need to have a graduation degree like that. But you can definitely enroll into our course. So guys, if you have any doubts, you can reach out to admissions@almavita.com. So yeah, and so yeah, like if you have any other doubts like that, then you can click on help and you can live support will be there from 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day. You can reach out to us through live support also, and like that. If you have any problem, you can report a problem from the dashboard itself. Guys, you can contact us at the rate admissions@almavita.com, or you can call us to this number. I've also shared a admission counselor number. Certificates will be till lifetime. Yeah, like just a second. So certification should be on lifetime. Retail. Yeah, like it will be there for your entire lifetime certification. Okay, you can access a course whenever you want once you enroll. I will be sharing feedback form. Just a second.
I think there is some question from this month,
Just
Narendra. Interactive conversation. Can't we unmute ourselves and ask doubt during live class?
yeah, like what you can do is like you can raise your hand. So if your doubt is relevant, then yeah, definitely you can ask your doubt. Like instructor will unmute you and you can definitely ask your doubt. Guys, that's it from my side. I hope you all liked today's masterclass event. For more events, you can check out our website. I'll show you how to check that thing also. So on our website, on events tab, you can see all the upcoming events, AMA sessions, and all those things. You can register for them and you can attend them for free. Thank you, Ravi. It was a great session, and yeah, like all the viewers.
Anytime, anytime. And I think all the people who join this session, I believe these 2 hours which you spend listening me or Narendra, that is going to help you a lot in finalizing where you want to go. And again, if you are looking for career in data or you can say data science, I think all and better and we all are there to help you out. right? And I think vendor have provided all the channels, emails, contacts to reach out to the organization and get your doubt cleared, right? Great. So see you all maybe in the next section of some classes, right? So have a great night. Have a good food. Thank you, and thank you, Narendra, for moderating whole session and answered everything.
Thank you guys. Thanks for joining and bye bye. Good night.
Great. Thanks. Bye.